All right, guys. So I wanted to come back and reload this video because somebody came in the chat room trying to name drop their own name. So I decided to reload this video and take down the last one because I am not going to be dealing with this one lady. She reminds me of Gertrude Bozowski, or however you pronounce her name. She reminds me of that lady, you know. And so she was trying to pull people. And this is what I don't understand. Apparently, the people that are viewing your content do not come in here and type that lady's name. In fact, I'm going to go downstairs on my computer and blacklist her name from my chat in every spelling. We are not going to expose anybody else to her craziness. Now, I don't understand why you have all those followers, why you get all those views when you're live, but yet you're fishing in my chat. Things that make you go, why you're posting things on, like, bro, it's weird. It is. This lady is weird. Very, very weird. She looks stupid and crazy and like a psychopath, literally stalking me for the past 10 years. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. Nobody cares about what you're talking about. And please believe that if I wanted something to happen to you, it would. If I was really crazy, I'd be in jail, lady. Stop stalking and harassing people's family. Just because you got, hey, Natasha Pierre, just because you got a bunch of crazy, delusional people that have mental problems and criminal records stalking me in social media does not mean anything. You need to get your life together. You are not going to stalk me until the end of time. You're not. You get on my nerve, lady. Quit posting my photograph. I'm not thinking about you. Why don't you move on with your life? Okay, that's what you need to do. The sad part about it is that everybody feels the same exact way. Everybody feels this way, but they refuse to say anything to you because they know that you would troll them and harass them. Nobody wants to be harassed. You are a disgusting lady who know you are not deserving of the sunshine. You need to be locked up. Okay, is what I want to say to this old lady that is stalking me in social media. You don't look like a thug. You don't look like you from the dirty South. You just look like a psychopath who's been obsessed with a person for years. It's ridiculous. And I don't know why you think you're getting a win. You people are ridiculous. I control my relationship with Mike. I have control over that, not you. Why are you posting shit as if you had anything to do with that? You don't have anything to do with me and Michael's arguments whatsoever, lady. I chose to fall out with him because I didn't like what he was doing. And it just is what the fuck it is. Okay? Excuse my language, y'all. So I wanted to reload that because she came into the chat room like, girl, you were so, oh my God, you were so like played out. Like all that you do is played out. Okay, it is. Okay, trust me, everybody knows what's going on. People know you and they know me. The opinions that people have of you and what they have observed is not going to change just because you think you're getting their attention. People that are normal think you, wait a minute, people that are normal know that you are a psychopath, lady. They know this with exact fact. No one is mistaken about that. Okay. So, hey, it's all good. Keep trying to send me negative energy. It's being transmuted straight up and down. Anyway, I wanted to come and repeat, no, I am not being evicted, nor am I homeless, nor am I broke, nor am I a bum. Okay? I had to say that. No, I am not. I wanted to come and do a part two and reload this since old girl was clout chasing in the chat. If we are into it, don't drop your name. And really what I'm about to do when this whole debacle is over with Mike is that I'm going to blacklist his name as well from my chat. I'm blacklisting every single person from my chat room, from the keywords. You can do that. You can go into your studio and you can put certain names that you don't want typed in your chat. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay? Because y'all need to move on. It makes no sense for you to be a grown woman, whether or not you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s, for you to be running around the internet throwing a temper tantrum because you couldn't ruin somebody's life. And you can't never ruin my life. Okay. And what people need to do, what needs to happen, is that there are certain people that are on YouTube that have been stalking me that need to be mentally evaluated. And eventually it's going to happen because this same person that is stalking me, everybody knows that she goes outside of her house, screams and hollers throughout the neighborhood, and people end up having to 5150 her. Okay. And I don't understand why she hasn't been arrested yet. I don't think that she needs to go to jail, but I think that she needs to go to one of those nice little facilities. Mental wards is what I believe. Getting into an argument with somebody on the internet does not and should not turn into a lifetime of stalking. You are not entitled to that. So post my photo, keep harassing me. My spirits are just gonna suck you dry, straight up and down. So my ex, God help his little soul, he's got some problems. And he has an issue. I don't, and again, I think that he does this out of anger for me. And at the same time, he wants to pretend as though he's in support of other people. You know, I don't deserve to be homeless. I don't deserve to lose money or clients for lies that y'all are telling. They have no magic whatsoever. There's no magic there. Don't attack my children. Don't attack me. You are disgusting. And yes, you keep attacking me and my family. And lady, this ain't no joke. I think that some of these people in social media are really delusional, trying to denote followers with actual spiritual power. Lady, you are dealing with God. You are not God, even though there are some people that probably treat you like God. I'm not a stupid idiot. Okay. The reason why he ended up linking up with you and doing all that stuff is not because of you, it's because of me. If I hadn't never fallen out with him, he would have never done that stuff. Now he's sitting there angry and upset, trying to figure out how to get back into my life, but I will not allow it. Okay, some things you just don't do, and that was one of them. Okay, so he's angry at me because I have been defending myself. They don't like it when I defend myself. For some reason, these people had a fantasy, which is why people, children, and animals are not safe around you people. One EQL, you still up, girl? Did I wake you up? I don't think that people, I honestly, I think that my ex goes nuts, but I think that this older lady, I think that she is very mentally ill, and I don't think that she should be living amongst normal society. I can honestly say that. The fact that ever since I said two words to her and tried to be cool with her, and that was it, and she has went nuts. And lady, yeah, um, girl, like I swear to God, like, and I'm not gonna ruin my life trying to come after you. You are damn lucky that nothing has ever happened to my babies. You are goddamn lucky. You are lucky. We're lucky too. Cause I wouldn't give a, I wouldn't, if, listen, we ain't even gonna speak none, we ain't even gonna speak on none of that to give none of that no power. We ain't even gonna feed that fire, hon. Cause a person that behaves the way that you behave is very depressed. You know what? After what I went through, let me tell you something. After you did that smear campaign, it's not that you're powerful, you're a liar. There's no lie, there's no power in lies. Cause you always get caught up in your lies. And the people that you lie on and do smear campaigns against, they are going to be victorious. Liars and cheaters never prosper. You step, that's the whole thing about it. You step into my energy, you step into my world, and you got to go by my rules. You don't rule nothing. I am not intimidated by you, none of that. And I think that you are very mentally ill because I know for a fact that that was you that called this older lady. I'm not going to speak her name. We're not speaking her name no more. Okay? She called and filed a report, and I think that the police should go ahead and arrest her. She called, and the police officer was like, they called and said, "Oh my God, somebody's got her in a closet. They're getting her. They have her and the kids in the closet." So they faked a 911 call. Okay. Now that's an impulse issue problem. That's a mental illness for you to even do something like that. We're not going to blame the spiritual community or the damn conscious community on your behavior. Take responsibility for your freaking behavior. Makes no sense that somebody 10 years younger than you has to tell you that. That's things that you should automatically know. That should be automatic. You should know how to behave. Okay. So you did that, and people know you did it. Why you did it? Because you need to be medicated. You need medication. You are one of the few cases of people that I've seen that need to be medicated. Some nice lithium or something. And I believe that you're already addicted to Xannies. You got some kind of addiction. You're not gonna sit up here and try to harm my family. I don't know you, lady. I've never spoken to you until I was 35 years old. I am gonna fight you all the way to your bitter end. Now, since you want to run around here and act like you want to take things all literally, trying to make it seem like But you know, I don't understand these women. Y'all really want some kind of something to come out of that, trying to make it seem like because I got into it with this man that so what? Me and him been fighting like that for years. Yeah, and you know what? I will give you this. Yeah, you made me late on my rent, lady, because you're a liar and a fraud. But guess what? Did not gain. So what is the point in you doing what you're doing? And I hope God gives you karma. I'm gonna give you to God. That's why I ain't said nothing to you. I have nothing to say to you. And if none of those weak people that follow you around have enough sense to check you, I don't know what to tell them. And that man that you keep trying to throw up in my face, oh, he definitely done. We done here. If he can't stand up for me, then he needs to sit his ass down and take several seats and don't speak to me no more. I don't give a damn about that shit. So I guess being an empowered woman applies to every other woman in the world except for me. Girl, bye. You have consistently tried to make me feel isolated, abused. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Problem is that, and you know what? This is the reason why nobody should allow you around their children. I was not a child when I ran into you, lady. I was in my mid 30s. What, like, I don't understand your rationale on any of this shit. I'm not a little kid. And you did try to harass my children, that of which you already know. Because I can imagine that when you go to try to harass my children, you fear a bear attacking you. Trust me, I got the goddess Otoro protecting my children. Okay. So I got an actual mama bear herself, a goddess called Arturo. You know, maybe perhaps you should have done that when you were raising your kid. I don't know. You are not going to create tragedy in my life. You are not going to do harm to my children. You're sending people to my house again. You need to be locked up in a mental institution. And you don't have the power to uproot nobody. No, you don't. And you know you don't. If I was to decide to move out of my house, that would be my decision, not yours. And what I found is that these people want to attack everything that I love and care about. Keep trying it. Keep doing it. Keep it up. You'll find out. You'll find out what it do. So anyway, you know, I think that my ex, what he needs to do is he needs to leave that shit alone. He needs to leave that sector alone before he ends up in prison, just like somebody else ended up in prison. That's what I think. And you don't have no powerful influence. It's just that people are weak minded. That to me, that's weak minded. And she reminds me of Gertrude. Let me show y'all the Gertrude I'm talking about. I got her picture right here on my phone. This is Gertrude. I want y'all to take a long look at this lady and tell me if the spirit does not remind you of her. You want to know what this lady did? She tortured, raped, and killed a 16-year-old child like 30 years ago. Look up the story of Sylvia Likens and the whole, it's the similarities are real. The only difference is that this lady that I'm talking about tried to torture me mentally online as if I was a child, and I believe the same demon that was in this lady at that time. Look at the story of it. It is heartbreaking, absolutely friggin' heartbreaking what this woman did to that little girl. You are just like that lady, and you ain't scaring me, hun. You ain't no goddess. You're not a good person. You're a horrible excuse for a human being. Okay. And I don't ever want to be cool with you. So don't come in my come in. She came up in my chat room talking about some, didn't you apologize? I will take it to my grave. Oh, you what? I owe you an apology? Girl, bye. You are really delusional and you have delusions of grandeur. You do. Okay. So, but my clients was worried because, and that's why I said, quit. Any of y'all that watch this stuff in social media, please stop watching that. In fact, I'm gonna do some work so y'all can stop watching that stuff. You're not gonna get any valuable information. It's just a bunch of negativity. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's people that are literally like, can you imagine what must be happening in a person's life to make them do that? You know what? For the past 2 weeks, I've been dealing with the legal issues that were created, which was the threat of being evicted. Did I come on here and attack her once? No, because you really don't have any power. Girl, everything I see is an opportunity for growth. You have no idea who you dealing with. You're not dealing with somebody pathetic. You're not dealing with somebody weak. You are dealing with a grown ass woman. So you don't have the power to do nothing. But I think it's sad that you run around here and you use your social media platform, the little bit of influence that you have, to lie on people. You think that your karma ain't coming for that? You are out of your mind. Okay, you are out of your mind. And you know what? You are the worst possible human being walking the earth. I think that people that placate you are honestly afraid of you. And I don't see what they're afraid of because I'm not scared of you at all. You don't scare me at all. So we can go toe to toe, head to head, do what you do. We can do this all day and night, but I'm not going to sit up here and keep arguing with you, posting pictures and stuff. You need to stay out of me and his arguments because you don't have nothing to do with that. Because I have the screenshots up on this channel where he's calling you an old lady, where he's dissing you. Soon as me and him get into it, he runs and starts placating you. What does that tell you? That tells you that I'm the bitch that's in total control of him. So the only reason why he even messing around with none of that stuff is because of the decisions that I made to get in his ass about what I needed to speak to him about. And again, you look stupid and crazy stalking and hawking me around the internet, and everybody knows it. Okay? So I don't care what you talking about. You are nuts. You are. But I'm not worried about you. And I think that I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I think that it gives me lesbian vibes. Angry lesbian vibes is what it gives me, to be honest with you. Any woman that's running around the internet trying to make another woman, cower under her, that's some weird sexual weirdness. is what that is. And like, I don't participate in that. And yeah, me and him broke up. Doesn't mean that I'm going to miraculously become a lesbian. Because when I told you that I was not attracted to you, because I'm not, I've never been attracted to you sexually, lady, you made a post saying, don't let my old age stop you. So this lady is basically flirting with me. And it's weird, bro. Like, no, girl, bye. Okay. Stop it. So, no, I am not being evicted. Just like when he went live and said, oh, she lost her mother's house and did this and that, and she has nothing and da da da. And that's not what happened. You know why? Because I don't deserve that. I deserve for good things to happen for me. I'm good to the people in my life. I just don't take no shit from nobody. I ain't never been nobody's doormat. Yo, I think people, this truly proves that people take your kindness for weakness. This is not 2016 or 2017. This is 2023. And it's not that I've changed. It's just that the last time I had any involvement with you, you did some stupid stuff back then. I believe that this lady is trying to force some kind of involvement with me, and I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want anything to do with him as long as he's in. I don't, me and him are done for good. Okay. So, he can do whatever he got to do. I realize that, y'all felt a sense of control over me being cool with him, and him literally, I guess he was like y'all little information gadget or whatever. I don't know. Like, he's gonna have to suffer the consequences of not being able to be with me. Okay, but I don't believe that's what was going on, because he definitely wanted to keep the relationship a secret. And I don't think that that lady over there that is his cousin has anything to do with that. I think it's you crazy women online. Okay. And yes, I will be making police reports. I just haven't had time. I've been extremely busy. Yes, I will be filing police reports on the false calls that were made to my home. So I would suggest that y'all not do that, because again, what I'm gonna start doing, since I do know where old girl lives, okay, who's in Georgia, I know where you live. So I'll just give them your address when I have to file a report, because it's coming from you anyway. Okay. I don't know what this lady thought. She thought she was going to, and can you believe how disgusting she is? Like, no black person can actually trust you. Okay. And she does not like black people. I'm just letting y'all know that. All y'all black people be kissing her butt. That lady don't like black people. Sitting over there talking about, I ain't no big and black woman. Oh God. If I can't handle it. I can't, you know. So no, I'm not getting evicted. In fact, my rent is paid for the rest of my lease. And I am going to back up away from YouTube for a little while. But trust and believe, y'all, they follow me over to TikTok. After a while, after you have done spell work, I did spell work years ago to stop y'all from stalking me. After a while, when you've done spell work to stop people from stalking you and they're still doing it, what else is it except for death magic? What else is it? What choice do you have except for death magic? You threatening the lives of my children. You're sending the police to my home. That's some sick shit. Okay. So eventually the chickens are gonna have to come home to roost. And I ain't worrying about it. I'm a good person. I am a law abiding citizen. My gods are taking care of me. So I'm not worried at all. Okay. But it's late. I gotta go. I gotta get a few hours of sleep. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I'm not going to create a troll network to go and troll that lady and try to subliminally attack her and say, hey, why don't you quit stalking people? Like, I'm going to tell you straight up, you need some help. Go get it. Go get it. You are not a spiritualist. You are not a medium. You're not communicating with dead people. You are just mentally ill. And that is a fact. Okay. Stop doing it and I'll stop saying it. When you stop, I'll stop. And it's okay for you to be a psychic medium and get on medication. It's a lot of people that have psychic gifts and they need medication. You need something to level you out. You sitting over there all day with them 10 or 12, 11 scented candles going. I don't see how you can breathe in that place. Sitting over there with all them damn candles talking to these spirits and you really just talking to yourself. That's what I think. And your behavior shows that. Nobody is confused about that. All right, guys, I will see y'all later. To all of my supporters, I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. To all of the people that are stalking me, move on with your life. Okay. But I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Blessings. Bye.